「 I need but a measuring tape, a pair of scissors, a pencil, and a sheet of paper to design.
A breakthrough!
Thank you.
Bonjour. Comment allez-vous?
Oui, je m'en souviens maintenant. Dans le bureau.
Don't blink. Are you a rational number?
We worked on this collaboration together. I'll write you into my paper.
Who ate beans? Right wing. And divide. Right wing. Are you a rational number? Victory? Okay. But what does it mean to us? I mean...
Progress comes hand in hand with iniquity. Now my eyes, grown more discerning, see through their lies, and I shall halt their wicked schemes. Oui, je m'en souviens maintenant. Dans le bureau de grand-mère, nous étions assis.
show you this. The benefits of field mapping. Be careful. Limited scale, infinite lines. Confirm the coordinates. No other study could show you this.
I would like to express my deepest regret for the accidents.
In the light of the blood moon, they rise and stride under the veil of night. Freely they live, without fear of death. For through blood they live forevermore. Because blood is life. Blood is life.
The TMW.
Ladies, gentlemen, please remain calm.
A train whose ticket anyone would die to get. We've received intelligence that there's very likely a dangerous vampire on board. Your assistance is vital to our investigation.
I'm afraid I can't help you. Investigator Sammelweis. Ask around and you'll get 100 different stories. None of them real. You're chasing a fairy tale.
Well, I have heard rumors.
A vampire? That's right! Dracula! Dracula!
You haven't a clue as to the true secret aboard this train. Stir any memories?
As the night fell, and the last slivers of light gave in to the darkness, their cries faded, and the blood of those sorry passengers trickled, sweet and warm down the throats of the red-eyed monsters, until every last drop had been swallowed up.
We look forward to seeing you again.
This is no ordinary train. From Istanbul to Vienna, each land it passes through still carries the echoes of gunshots and explosions. Before the war, it was a symbol of luxury. Now it is an art. A way to outrun death, and everyone is scrambling for a ticket. They have no idea that when night falls and the train stops, death comes aboard too. On one such night, a group of passengers awoke to the sound of crying. They followed it. Then, the crying turned to bawling, and the bawling to wailing, until they reached it. A door that wasn't there before. And there, in a carriage that never was, in that place that shouldn't even have existed, blood-red eyes blinked in the darkness. Before they could utter a scream, they were pulled into the darkness, doomed to join the wailing of the dead and dying in their accursed corpse. As the night fell, and the last slivers of light gave in to the darkness, their cries faded, and the blood of those sorry passengers trickled, sweet and warm, into the throats of the red-eyed monsters. Only when that last drop had been swallowed up did the conductress appear, walking amidst the shredded flesh, counting off each passenger the way a butler might inspect a mess left behind from his master's feast. 231, 232. The ceremony is complete, and this journey has come to an end. We hope you had a pleasant trip, and we look forward to seeing you again aboard
The Danube Dawn.
The Danube Dawn. I haven't been able to read a vampire story since the war started. Thank you kindly, ma'am.
It's just one of many stories in my collection. I suppose it's interesting enough then.
You suppose? It's amazing! And the next train coming into the station is called the Danube Dawn too, you know. Huh. So, it's the same train, isn't it? The vampire's secret base.
Huh. The folly of youth. Not yet able to discern fiction from reality.
Well, it's not like these stories just spring up out of nowhere. I've heard all kinds of them that really happen. At least, I think so. What do you think, ma'am?
What I think is of little matter. I simply write what I see. And I see an intriguing story in you. May I have your name?
Robuska. My name's Robuska. Pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
Robuska. An interesting name. I'll be sure to make record of it. As I said, I'm a collector of stories, and you may just have something worth adding to my collection.
I'd love to, ma'am. But you're about to board the train, aren't you? I'm only here for a visit, so it's pretty much impossible I'll ever see you again.
I wouldn't be so sure. Many a great tale started with the impossible.
Vampires on a train, eh? That old tale.
Old tale. You heard this story before, sir?
No, no, not precisely. But many like it. Vampires, werewolves, wild beasts, and monsters. It's always the same story about the powerful consuming the common folk. Storytellers have always been good at making their points one way or another.
Huh. That doesn't seem like the same thing to me. What do you think, ma'am?
You're young. You'll grow out of these tall tales soon enough.
You really don't think vampires are real?
I'm much too old to believe in that kind of rubbish. I don't see why it's necessary to even put vampires in that one anyway.
Of course it's necessary. Think about it. The story's about death, right? And vampires kill, sure, but they also give eternal life. So, say one of the passengers is killed. The vampire can just bite them on the neck, and just like that, they're alive again. Take out the vampires, and now death is a one-way trip. The end of the line. It's way more exciting to have some twists and turns. I mean, where's the fun in a story you can predict from the very beginning?
You're in for disappointment looking at things like that. The world is filled with predictable endings, usually predictably tragic. Just look at those poor folk over there. They've been waiting here for days. How do you think their story will end? Do you think they have tickets in their pockets? Of course not. But they're hungry and afraid to face the gunfire. So they come here to try their luck. But miracles are few and far between in this world.
Try their luck? What sort of luck are you talking about exactly?
I'm sure you're well aware already.
You're confusing me, sir. Weren't we just talking about stories?
The next train will arrive in 20 minutes. Please line up, taking care to bring all your belongings, and prepare your tickets for inspection.
It's coming. The Danube Dawn.
This is my chance.
Well, I better get going now. I mean, my train is here. God bless you, sir. Whichever god that is.
November 30th, 1912. The Danube Dawn is arriving at... Vampires? Infection? Manus Vindictae. Didn't expect I'd be dealing with Manus Vindictae for my first field mission after the 5th storm. According to current intelligence, the vampire working with the Menace is set to board this train. I was hoping I'd be able to finish this job with my new teammates. Get this done quickly. It looks like this won't be so easy. Eastros Operations Squad 77. Rendezvous. Train station. Time 1820 hours. Still no answer. I never realized the storm could affect people's punctuality, too. Fine. If the train arrives and they're still not here, then...
Don't push them! Do you even have a ticket?
For crying out loud, the train isn't even here yet.
No, my ticket!
Sir, please give that ticket back to that lady.
What are you talking about? This is my ticket!
Your ticket? You just snatched it from my hand. Everyone just saw it.
Sir, there will be other trains. Everyone will have the chance to leave. I need you to calm down, understand? Our tickets have been specially processed to prevent misuse, so you won't be able to use that ticket.
Other trains? Hey, everyone, listen to me. I have first-hand information. This is the last train out of here. It's now or never. No one's leaving here after tonight.
Sir? Sir!
You don't know what it's like out there. We could all be dead by tomorrow.
Oh, enough of your blithering excuses. Give me my ticket back now. You can save your heroic speech for... Ah!
Sir, please drop the weapon.
Let me in. I'll shoot her. I'll shoot you. I'll shoot everyone. You really think I'm just going to be a good little sheep and go back home to wait for a bomb to fall on my head? No, no, no. If I don't get to make it out of him, then no one else will.
Hold it, you bastard! Get your hands off that lady! Don't make us end this the hard way.
Aren't you soldiers busy enough killing each other? You have to come and start roughing us up too? Alright, then try me. Let's see who can pull the trigger first.
Держись, Алия. I've got your back. Don't take it on step.
This is mine! Mine! I've been waiting 3 whole days! Budapest is calling! Yes! The safe place! Budapest!
Hypothermia, hunger, nervous tension resulting in delirium. Simply put, he's insane.
I'll handle the tech support. All right, time to crack some codes.
Enemy targets were confirmed.
The perfect solution. According to my calculations.
Enemy piece overloaded. Each move on the board is an attempt to return to the future. Let this victory propel us forward.
You all right, ma'am?
I'm fine, but my ticket. He still has my ticket.
Out of my way! Budapest! That's the only safe place! Ah!
Good Lord!
Sir, take my hand. The train's coming.
It's the train! It's the Danube Dawn!
Danube Dawn. Budapest.
No, sir! No!
I made it! Mother, Father, Melina! Here's my ticket! Let me in! Let me in! I have a ticket!
Oh my. Everyone, please remain calm. We need to inspect this scene.
Please, let me in, miss. For the love of all that's good. Don't let us die out here.
This is the last train, isn't it? Please. You have to help us.
A shadow? It could be some kind of arcane skill.
Annabelle, William, come along. We wouldn't want to get lost now, would we?
Wait for me, Miss Dorothy.
A Class 10 steam engine. When this beauty gets going, it'll run faster than the wind blows over the Alps. As a compound engine, you understand? Steam's got to go through 2 stages before it gets pumped out the top.
Crowd's starting to rush. Not safe to stand around. Excuse me. Coming through.
Please, wait. Huh?
Hey, my hat!
Red eyes.
You're kidding. I only got that hat 3 days ago.
A vampire disguised as a normal person, though far from perfectly. They could add her picture to the big book of vampire faces back at headquarters.
didn't follow me. All right, guess I'll just board here. A little longer yet, Rabuska. There'll be food for days on the train. All you have to do now is get on.
Please, wait a moment while our attendant confirms your identity.
I've waited quite enough. Thank you very much. Let me aboard this instant. You saw the chaos those peasants raised. A living nightmare, I tell you. And I certainly don't wish to experience it again.
I understand your concern, Madame Sonia, but we must follow the train's regulations. Now, if you just wait a moment longer...
Have you lost your other eye, too? My ticket was snatched by that belligerent fellow who tumbled onto the tracks. Everyone can attest to the fact. Now I beg you to skip all this unnecessary rubbish, else I will be forced to write to the Railway Administration. I'm sure they'll be very much interested to hear about this little incident.
Please, Madam, if you just wait for another moment, I'll go and ask my superior.
What a crass little girl you are!
Ima. I'll take care of this.
Who's that?
Oh, don't waste our time. I don't care who explains what... Who are you?
The solution to your problem.
Stitches, scars. Oh, you're that conductress everyone has been talking about. As I explained, my ticket has been...
I've been made aware of this situation. These tickets are made with an arcane process. No one will use your ticket without your consent. Attempts at ticket theft are a familiar thing. But we have never lost a single ticket.
That stings. This her arcane skill?
The arcane processing on the ticket will lead us to its location. It's close.
Okay, stay calm, Rabuska. Nothing to panic over. Do what you always do. It's worked so far. Ah, good evening, my fine lady.
Good evening, miss.
I'm not feeling so good.
Please surrender the ticket. It's in your left trouser pocket.
How do you... I mean... What ticket?
A ticket for the Danube Dawn. Bilet za vlak. Train ticket. Understand? Miss.
All right. I didn't steal it. I just saw it floating in the air. You know, finders keepers and all. Ugh. Huh?
Take the ticket. It's in...
Left trouser pocket. I know.
Hey! Ugh, put me down! Get your hands off me!
That mouth has a habit of running off. Should I sew it up for you?
Coins, a red bottle, a few strips of cloth, and a flute. There certainly is an awful lot in here. Is this some kind of magic pocket? Don't worry. The conductress won't hurt you. We just want to retrieve the ticket. Found it! Madame Sonia, please take a look. Is this your ticket?
Oh, yes! This is it. Oh, thank goodness you found it.
I'm just hungry. So hungry. I never meant to hurt anyone. Rich people always find a way to get onto these trains. I just thought that maybe I could get on to have a meal. You've got your ticket back. So how about letting me down? I'll see myself off.
There you are. What sort of trouble have you gotten up to this time? Good evening, conductress. Would you mind letting her down? This is my assistant. May I ask what sort of inconvenience she's caused?
That's right! I'm Rabuska, her assistant. What took you so long, boss? I couldn't find you anywhere. What with all the snow?
Assistant.
Yeah, we're on a very, very important mission. But we got separated.
We've wasted enough time. Let's go. And don't forget your ticket this time. If you cause trouble like that again, I won't hesitate to punish you, in line with the proper regulations.
Sure. Thank you.
I see. In that case, on behalf of the crew of the Danube Dawn, I wish you a pleasant journey. We're running late now, and the snow is getting heavier. Come aboard. If there are any other matters to discuss, let us do so in the warmth of the train.
How splendid! This train is more luxurious than I ever imagined.
Well, she was a luxury express once upon a time. I heard that during the Golden Age, each journey she took was like a social event in itself, filled up to the brim with nobles and celebrities.
It appears I'll have to finish this mission myself. It's not all bad. At least I'll have a little bonus waiting for me when I get back to the Foundation. You're going the wrong direction, Miss Rabuska. Our seats are this way.
Of course they are. Thank you so much, ma'am. I never would have gotten on board if it weren't for you. I really don't have anything to repay you with, though. Tell you what, when we get to Budapest, if you still remember me...
Not so fast, Miss Rabuska. I have some questions for you.
Welcome aboard the Danube Dawn, operated by Vienna Pannonian Railways. I am Corvus, your conductress, and this is Ima, your chief stewardess. The Danube Dawn travels from Istanbul to Vienna, a journey of a little more than 800 miles, with stops in Nika and Budapest. Due to an unfortunate incident at the station, our departure will be delayed until after dinner while we cooperate with the local government's investigation. As an apology, we have prepared a substantial meal for every passenger.
Free food!
I see you have a particular interest in food. You're welcome to my meal if you'd like. But in return, you need to sit here and stay out of trouble. Do we have an agreement?
Well, I mean, it is tempting, but... Why are you doing all this? I'm just an ordinary girl. Why do all this for me?
I'm not keeping you, if that's what you're thinking. You're free to go anytime. That is, if you really are a normal girl, as you claim. That conductress is sharp. If she figures out you're not my assistant, it may be difficult to convince her not to throw you out. And to top it off, I don't think this train is anywhere near as safe as it first appears.
You call this beef stew?
I truly am sorry, madam. I'm afraid the war has limited our ability to procure supplies up to our usual standards. It may taste slightly different from our usual fare.
Slightly different. This is a boiled cowhide in a thin gruel. It's always for this and for that with you people. Excuses piled on excuses. I paid my fare, the same as usual. I deserve the service I've come to expect.
Wouldn't you say that's a touch harsh, Mum? There's people out there getting showed the kingdom come, begging for any scraps they can get.
Is this what you Brits do? Stick your noses into a lady's business and levy pointless accusations? Don't you have something better to do with your miserable little life? Perhaps you ought to try feeling the sun on your skin, or, I don't know, cooking a meal that doesn't taste like wet socks?
Oh, that's rich, you... What are you doing, Mum?
Me. Just recording what I see. Train clash. Beef stew sparks national conflict. Lady accuses British gent of abominable cooking. Or, perhaps, battle at the dinner table. One woman's rage over beef stew. Don't let me stop you. This is all excellent material.
Journalists.
That I am. Though I'm primarily an editor. But I write reports whenever a good one comes along. Call me Verity. If you have any interesting material, especially about arcanists, please contact me. I will pay accordingly.
Thank you ever so much, madam.
Don't you worry, poor thing. At least someone's enjoying the meal.
I haven't had food like this in forever. Thank you, ma'am.
It's Semmelweis. Has anyone ever told you that your eye color is very unique?
Yeah? Thanks. You were saying that this train isn't as safe as it looks. Why do you say that, exactly?
People rarely match their deeds to their words. They may say one thing, but I found their true motives to often be much darker. Anyone could be a danger. The passengers, the conductress, or even you.
Miss Semmelweis, all I am is a hungry kid looking for food. Look at me. How could I be a threat to anyone?
You did take that woman's train ticket, yes?
Well, yeah, I took it. But I hadn't eaten anything for 4 days. I needed to do something to survive. I didn't mean to do her any harm. I figured maybe they'd let her on anyway. And then we'd both get on and there would be no trouble.
No one can blame you for trying to survive in these conditions. At the very least, you weren't the cause of any harm. But there is one thing I'm curious about. How did you reach that ticket earlier? It was your arcane skill, wasn't it?
People rarely match their deeds to their words. Then what about you? What are you doing here?
I'm here to investigate this duplicity. But our arrangement was for you to answer the questions. Have you seen this pattern before?
Yeah! I've seen it. Maybe in a market? Or on a wall somewhere. I might be able to search my memory more carefully. That is, if you let me go later.
You're quite clever. Unfortunately, your acting skills could use a little work, which means I already have my answer. You're not one of them. One last question. How familiar are you with vampiric legends? It's often said that their eyes have a peculiar quality, just like...
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Excuse me, madam. A moment of your time.
Stay put. I'll be back soon. Do exactly as a good little assistant would do. Understood? Vampires aren't the only dangerous things that may lurk on this train.
Sure thing, boss.
That girl is not your assistant. Save your explanation. I doubt you've known each other for more than half an hour.
I wouldn't have expected you to probe into matters of passenger privacy. I believe we should abide by certain basic humanitarian principles, even during wartime. Wouldn't you agree, conductress?
If you were an ordinary passenger, as you claim, I wouldn't have probed. But you are from that foundation, correct? That badge with the black and white print. Wherever the foundation shows up, trouble follows.
No need to be nervous, ma'am. I'm just on my way to Vienna for a little holiday.
Aboard an express train bound to pass through a war zone, you must take your vacations very seriously.
St. Pavlov Foundation. I'm sure you'll find my identification is in order.
St. Pavlov Foundation. Investigator Semmelweis. I see. Is there anything that I might do for you, investigator?
We've received intelligence that there may be a dangerous vampire on this train. I could use your help in the investigation.
A vampire. You're chasing fairy stories. If you ask around, all you'll get is 100 different stories, none of them real. I can't help you chase a myth. Please have a seat, investigator. I hope my handicraft doesn't bother you.
What are you working on?
A scarf for Ima.
I've been tasked with verifying the authenticity of this intelligence. However, your attitude... You mentioned that you've seen this badge and pattern before. Was it someone you met recently?
I have worked on the Danube Dawn for many years, investigator. I have seen everything, except a vampire.
I see. Then let's presume you're telling the truth. It's understandable it would be difficult to imagine something you've never seen. According to our intel, vampires are extremely dangerous creatures. Once bitten, death is a near certainty, regardless of whether the victim is human or arcanist. Those few who survive become what is known as infected. They're like a bomb with a broken fuse. No predicting when they'll go off. Therein lies our problem, Conductress. We believe one such vampire is hiding somewhere on this train. There's no need to exaggerate the threat this may pose to your passengers. You aren't going to turn a blind eye now, are you?
Conductress, the station staff said they want to confirm something in person with... Huh? Oh, am I interrupting something important? My apologies, I'll just...
Wait. I'll go with you. Excuse me for a moment, investigator. It's an administrative process for the passenger who fell on the tracks. Let's go. Best not to keep them waiting.
Our supervisors need an answer. The train can't depart unless...
Are they trying to blackmail her? I suppose it isn't unheard of in times of war. A long stop could prove helpful to my investigation.
Oh, so you're one of us.
Could the railway be working with the army? No, then this conversation wouldn't be happening. Is she handing him a badge? Perceptive, aren't you?
Alert the station to begin sanding the tracks. We're departing soon.
Welcome. You appear to have come in a hurry.
The train is finally moving. Now, what to do when I get to Budapest? First, eat a lot of kapama. No, wait. First things first, find a job, then kapama. Find a job so I can eat kapama so I can work harder. Mama, will the kapama in Budapest taste as good as yours? Whatever happens, I'll do my best to stay alive. I promise, Mama. Miss Semmelweis won't be back for a while, right?
I'm here to investigate this duplicity. One last question. How familiar are you with vampiric legends? Vampires aren't the only dangerous things that may lurk on this train.
She did pay for my beef stew and lark cake, but she seems really obsessed with vampires. No, the sooner I leave, the better. Forgive me, Miss Semmelweis. I'll repay you. Someday. Cross my heart. Ouch! I'm lost. I can't find my friends. I'm sure you'll find them sooner or later. It's not like they were thrown off the train or something. So, just keep on searching. Go on, you can do it. Please help me. I don't know where I am. Stop crying. I'm a vampire. If you don't stop, I'll bite you. Really? Aren't you afraid of me? I'm a red-eyed vampire. See? Wow! Your eyes are so pretty. Like rubies. Rubies? Never heard that one before. Rubies, or maybe the red roses of Damascus. Roses? Sure they are. Roses that never wither. Tell me more. More of these good things about vampires. But Miss Dorothy doesn't let us read vampire stories. She says they're, made up believe. I don't care, though. I think they're amazing. Don't you? So, I read them myself. The pure-blooded vampires are the strongest, and they live in big, big castles. You must live in one, too, right? Sure I do. Now that you mention it. Maybe I can tell you all about my glorious ancestors. Ahem. Long, long, long. A lot of longs ago. Back in the earliest times. A most amazing ancestor of mine gave some invaders a good beating. Yeah, that's right. He was the famous impaler known as Dracula. Arnold V. Dracula! My great-grandfather Arnold lived for 155 years. Then, he took a wooden stake to the heart and bled to death. Then, how old are you? Name's Ravuska. I'm 14 years old. I'm 214 years old. Yep, I've already lived 200 plus 2 times 7 years. But I'm still young for a vampire of my lineage. Vampire? William! You're here. This is my new friend, Rabuska. She's a vampire. Wow, a real life vampire? Wow. Oh.
How do you know she's a vampire, huh? You don't have any proof.
Yeah. Does she look anything like the ones in the stories? She does! Her eyes are red, like rubies.
But when Uncle Henry was sick, his eyes went all red, and you said he was a vampire too. Remember? Miss Dorothy even scolded us for being rude.
Don't listen to him. You're a real vampire, right, Rabuska? Of course I am. want proof? Then here it is. I'll show you what a real vampire looks like. Take a look. Can you find my shadow?
Shadow. Wait, you don't have a shadow.
Exactly. We vampires don't have shadows.
Vampire! Vampire!
Whoa! She really is a bona fide vampire.
Told you so.
So, you're a vampire. Then you must be brave. How about the scary conductress? Have you ever talked to her?
Conductress? I mean, more than just talk. She's actually one of my best friends. You think she's scary, huh? I'm telling you, she's big, but she's slow. If it weren't for me...
Wow, you're like a boss. Our boss. Boss! Boss!
Well, if you insist. All right, fine. I'll be your boss.
Looks like you're having fun, best friend.
You heard all that?
We heard you the moment we entered the carriage. How wonderful to see you all getting along.
Big but slow. Is that right?
It's just a game.
Play as you like, but don't block the aisle.
Sure thing, old pal. We'll, make sure we do that.
Are these your new friends, Miss Robuska?
Not just friends. They're more like, familiars. Right, everyone?
Exactly. We're the familiars of the great
Ahem. This place is too crowded. I must have a larger castle. You hear me? When we get there, I can tell you some more stories about that.
That? Oh, that. New stories! New stories!
How lovely it is to see Miss Robuska making so many new friends. I'm almost a little jealous.
You've never had many friends. Is that why?
It's about time we headed back. Miss Semmelweis must be waiting.
It is. Let's go.
Robuska.
She handed it over so naturally, as if she had done it countless times. Plus, it appears she's encountered someone from the Foundation before. I am forced to conclude that our conductress is hiding something from me. They've been gone for a while now. Well... These files are just sitting out on the table. Do they have no sense of confidentiality? An easily laid clue is often a trap, though. This could be bait. Better act cautiously.
I apologize for keeping you. Aima has placed your luggage at your seat. No need to worry. Nothing has ever gone missing from the Danube Dawn. You've waited for some time. Where were we? The Foundation, your vampire, and this investigation you mentioned.
To rule out any threat, I need to verify every passenger on board. Carriage by carriage.
That would be controversial, especially in the midst of this war. I fear it may cause unnecessary disturbances. I'm sure neither of us would like a repeat of the incident from before.
I apologize, but my mission parameters are clear. You've misunderstood my intent. This was a notification, not a negotiation.
In that case, I will need to see some formal authorization. I won't allow someone to disturb the peace of my passengers just because they claim it to be necessary.
I fear that authorization is still little more than a draft on their desk. The joys of bureaucracy. But as you seem to be a fan of red tape, if you refuse to cooperate, regulations state that it is within my power. To stop the Danube Dawn.
Stop the train! No!
Indeed. I am fully within my authority to stop this train at any time to conduct an investigation.
I understand, but it could inconvenience our passengers.
Just the passengers?
I see. I have one stipulation, that my stewardess and I accompany you during your inspection.
As you wish. I assure you the process will be carried out with openness and transparency.
If the purpose is likewise open and transparent, yes.
Naturally, conductress. I have told you everything. As far as I'm permitted, at least. There's no time to lose. Let's get started. Glad we could come to an agreement, conductress.
How many carriages left?
Except the locomotive, the brake van, our compartment, 2 registered, and this one we're registering.
12 minus 3, then minus 2, then minus 1. 6 carriages to go.
Conductress, Miss Ima, I need your help. 2 of my students have gone missing.
Please remain calm, madam. How long have they been missing? Could you describe them in detail?
The 2 of them are about this tall. The little girl always carries a doll with her, and the boy has short brown curly hair. I lost sight of them in the dining car about half an hour ago. Seems they've taken this train as some sort of playground.
Conductress, they sound like the little boy and girl we met just now.
Ah, Robuska's familiars. Look behind you, madam. Are these your students?
After the glorious Count Arnold V came my grandfather, Savanovich. Grandfather Savanovich brought the whole family north of the Danube and built Argesh Mill. Argesh Castle. He lived to be 165 years old.
William, Annabelle, you can't go messing about yourselves like this.
Miss Dorothy? Uh-oh.
Annabelle, you get back here right now! You should know better than to associate with that kind of company. That goes for you too, William. Come on, quickly.
That kind of company? Is she talking about me?
We meet again, old pal. We're here to register your information if you might spare the time.
If I said I couldn't, would you let me go?
I suggest you do a thorough check on her background. I suspect she could be a trafficker.
No, Miss Dorothy. I was lost, and Robuska helped me.
How many times have I told you? You are a young lady of a certain stature. It won't do to get too close to this riffraff.
Riffraff? Hey, lady, what do you mean?
Apologies, madam, but this is just a simple passenger registration. No need to worry, Miss Robuska. We just have a few simple questions for you. Let's see. What are you?
I'm Robuska.
Sorry. Perhaps I wasn't clear. I mean your lineage.
Lineage? Oh, sure. I'm Thermanikian.
Let's hurry this along. Not your name, nor your place of birth, nor gender. Arcanist or human?
Oh, then I guess I'm...
There is no third option.
do you know? All right,
She's our vampire boss. Of course she's an arcanist.
Silence, William. Who taught you to say such things?
Oh.
I was just messing around with the kids. Didn't you ever play make-believe when you were young? Vampires, werewolves, Rusalka.
I did not. Given these extraordinary times, I'll ask that there be no more such make-believe on the train.
I won't do it again, I swear.
But you are a vampire, Rabuska. You don't have a shadow. You showed us. And real vampires don't have shadows, right? Vampires are really, really strong. And Rabuska is a good vampire. So, you should all be nice to her.
She's right. She really has no shadow.
Uh-oh.
You call this messing around? You're going to have to come with us. I'm afraid that Danube Dawn's security protocol dictates an immediate closed interrogation.
I'm Rabuska. Are we done? This isn't funny, you know? I'm going to Budapest to find a job. Let me go! Vampires don't team up. People are too scared of me. Yeah, I'm a vampire, okay? But so what? I didn't do anything.
She doesn't bear any signs of Manus Vindictae's rituals. She may indeed be innocent, but can't rule her out for definite yet. Best to be safe. I've checked her over. She's not a threat, nor is she my target.
Then this isn't any ordinary vampire you're searching for.
I'm not at liberty to say.
You hear that? She says I'm not a threat.
But, according to regulations, dangerous creatures like vampires should be contained in such situations.
Huh?
It's for the safety of all passengers. A hungry young vampire in an enclosed space like a train is always a risk.
No, don't lock me up. I'm not even hungry.
This is not a request. It's a notification. You've already admitted that you're a vampire.
Vampire, vampire, vampire! Yeah, I'm a vampire, so what? Have I bitten anyone? Have I sucked any blood? Have I hurt even a single person? I don't understand you people. Always putting everyone in boxes and then treating them differently just because you put them there. It's like your brains are all square or something. 1 minute we're friends, and then the next you're tying me up. All because of these boxes you're so obsessed with. It's because of these boxes, these stupid labels, that this whole war started. Why I have nowhere to go. And now you can't wait to do the same to me. Then fine, go ahead. I'm a vampire. Everyone hates me. Go on. What are you waiting for? Follow your rules. Pierce me through with the stick.
Goodness, Robuska. You...
Apologies. We had to tie you up to prevent you from...
Aha! The weakness is revealed. Take this, pal!
Your request has been heard.
Don't take it on step. Should cut your back.
Not bad, assistant. You almost got me.
Huh. You're not so bad yourself. Acting like you care, and then the next second, turning against me. Well, you want a problem? I'll give you a problem.
Alright, I'll handle the text.
Target enemy reaction predicted.
The perfect solution. Decode complete.
Barrage.
All right, Robuska. Calm down.
Your struggle is pointless. I suggest you stop it.
Pointless? Ha! Clearly you haven't met my teeth. Let me go!
Another perfect combination of reason and passion.
I didn't even get a good bite in!
You're brave. Bold, even. But you're not going anywhere. For now.
Let me go! Let me...
I leave her to you, investigator. The Danube Dawn is not a detention center. We have no obligation to take care of your travel companion.
But perhaps we could offer a personal favor to Miss Semmelweis. I'm sure I could find an empty room to take care of her. I mean, keep an eye on her.
The train will arrive at the border checkpoint later today. She can stay with us until then.
I appreciate your cooperation.
Wait, what about what I think? Where are you taking me?
You can stay in my room, Ruby. There's an extra sofa stuffed with goose feathers. It's ever so soft. You're welcome to have a rest there if you're tired.
Ruby? Come to think of it, that sofa does sound tempting.
Call it house arrest. Allow us to escort you.
Watch it! You're pulling my hair! I'll bite you! All of you! I swear!
I pass my nights in many ways. Gun maintenance, prayer, meditation. I need but a measuring tape on the battlefield. There are others here who wield weapons akin to mine own. The officer and the Texan. I spake to them of their reasons for bearing such tools, and they told me, as I did them. Still, I pray that the day will come when not one of us need ever pull the trigger again.
Got a job for me? If you're looking for someone, just give me something they've used before. I'll find them.
It is not chaos on the battlefield that I dread, but silence. For it is in the hush that the mind wanders. When will the next shell hurtle down from the heavens? When will a bullet finally lodge itself in my skull? But this silence is different. In this, there is something truly peaceful. Something to be treasured.